Hey everybody, how are you all? Welcome one and all. Holy crap, 13 people already. Hey, Vintage Drip, best Halloween costume. Yeah, it's not a bad one. Who won, me or James? It was James. Alrighty. Let's just hop on in, shall we? To SpaceValk 3. Oh, hey, Poncho Hamster, thank you for your donation, man. Yes, I got new music. Okay, so, I pretty well, to my personal liking, I kind of, mostly finished this up. Obviously there's the bedroom up here that has, 2 rooms off to the side. I'll have to put something in at some point, and then this room. We'll come back to these later. I kind of want to go back to good old quartz and obsidian and sea lanterns. So, we've got the mushroom memorial, dirt cathedral. No, it's a dirt mansion, Poncho. Get it right. So yeah, we got this. We got... What else have we got? We got a few places I can start on here. Since 2017, yep. New building on SpaceValk. Well, it'll be an internal... Oh, that's right, I remember it. I was going to transplant these. These are the teleportation. I forgot about these. Okay, yeah, the teleportation spires. I gotta do those real quick. That shouldn't take long. Whoa. Gotta find the damn... Okay. Whichever one it was that I last worked on. 3 of them should be empty, 1 of them should be proper. Nope, not this one either. It's always the last one you look at. The plus sign? Oh, yeah. So, would you all like me to do the plus sign next? I kind of want to do the mushroom monument. But I would also not mind the plus sign. Let us do a poll. What build should I detail the insides of next? Question mark. The Mushroom Man Memorial or Giant Plus sign. Alright. Vote, my pretties. Dirt House is the best build. Honestly, Dirt House turned out way better than I thought it had any right to. It was dope as hell. I don't know how to put it. This is just not the sort of build that you give much thought to. You know, dirt and grass are not the sort of thing people use commonly. So, making a competent build out of that is an impressive feat, let me tell you. The only other person I've ever seen do a dirt grass build and it not suck was Passio05. Or Pascal, as his name is, apparently. Because XCC2 knows him. Mentioned him. Mushroom Man Memorial's winning. Oh, Poncho, you better get your game on. Step your game up, boy. Okay, so first and foremost, gotta get rid of the floor here. I selected just a little bit too much of that. Now, okay, drain, shit. Drain 1000 and ruin the test server forever. See, you can't blame me for doing that when I accidentally drained all that area, because that's just something I've been trained, or admittedly I'm a fool for doing that because I'm the one who did it to myself. But I've trained myself, you know, to just do large areas But due to how SpaceValk 3 is structured, everything is just like cut off or separate from each other. So it ends up not mattering, but like everything in the natural world is all together. Or yeah, I said fan server. Place white stained glass. Yeah, I did say test server, didn't I? Well, yeah, you get what I mean though. Hey, Jean-Pierre, how are you? Why did Passy reveal Obama's last name? Because he secretly didn't like Mr. Obama very much. Can't imagine, you know, why. Ah, who are you? Why am I in your house? I don't know. You invited me in, remember? You shouldn't invite people in you don't know, Roses. That's a surefire way to get our struggle snuggled. I was going to say the R word, but then I thought, no. That would be terrible. You don't want to, you know, invite in unknown, strange people. Jack is world edit on the test server. Jack is Housemaster. Oh, yeah, Housemaster. Oh, shit. So speaking of Housemaster, so I just read the... at first I was going to say Schizo Post, but I'm really not certain. Like, Andrew and I both had a good hard look over that. So, are you all familiar with Zero Neb and, like, the drama going on with that? Zero Neb claiming that the Spawn Masons had op, I don't know, what was that, like 6 months ago? Something crazy like that. Well, as it turns out, he may have been onto something. I kind of always thought there was a bit of an element of truth to that there were, you know, people who've hobnobbed just right with Housemaster, and they've kind of wormed their way into how the server works. And we all kind of knew. James mentioned yesterday when we were doing the build competition that Tristan had that FTP server that he was using, and that's how he put the chunks that Imps was generated out of, you know, Imps 2. That's how he put all that stuff on the server. And so it just kind of begs the question, well, why did he even need that FTP server in the first place? And it's just kind of like, But see, that would, you know, what Zero Neb just sort of hit upon would kind of, you know, be in line with that. It's not 100% out of the realm of possibility, despite whatever people in power might want you to think. I'd say, yeah, Nerds Inc. works for the CIA and collects data. That honestly could happen someday, because depending on what happens to 2B2T, it could become, depending on how bad it gets, it could become like a hub of, you know, some sort of activity or something, and then the CIA decides to start logging it. Who the hell knows? It's crazy, but, you know, crazier things have happened. People have long since speculated 4chan to be a FBI honeypot of some kind, and that wouldn't surprise me. But I don't know about the Spawn Masons and the nerds knowing or having some level of power and influence. That's all but confirmed just by how they act. As for it amounting to anything, like, I really don't see Neb. Like, yeah, his post is eye-opening. If you've not seen it, it's on the 2B2T Uncensored subreddit. It's interesting and all, but at the same time, I don't foresee that being enough to stop anything. That's like complaining about, you know, about the communists who ran Russia right into the ground. Well, it's like, you know, complaining about how they were running Russia into the ground. Like, didn't stop them from doing it. And it took years and years before it all unfolded enough to where, you know, things could kind of go back to normal. So, like, you know, at the end of the day, I don't see this mattering. Neb's heart is in the right place, but I just don't see it. It's not going to amount to anything, you know? And, yeah, I don't see the Spawn Masons, if they are indeed involved, I don't see them giving a shit. Like, what would you do if you had op on 2v2t. And a bunch of people, and there's no one to stop you, by the way. And House himself is like, yeah, whatever, I don't care. What would you do? Like, would you really be that worried? Yeah, I mean, it sort of feels like this is all very hollow. Like, no matter how accurate Neb's thing ends up being, it's still, like, at best, a Pyrrhic victory. And that's just all there is to it. Sad news, you don't share the same time zones with me. Oh. How'd you lose my time zone, Poncho Hamster? Did you move to a new city or something? College getting you down? I imagine it is. Build SpaceValk? Actually, it's funny you mentioned that. Hold on, let me get my bearings. If I go back to the overworld, I've got... Oh god, that's laggy. Oh man, that's awfully laggy. There we go. So I've got a little return portal right here. And this return portal, well, returns me to the overworld. And in the overworld... Come on. Come on, baby. You can do it. I believe in you. Oh, shit. Oh, actually... Oh, I know why. I know why it's so bad. I've got it up to 32. I was like, why is it lagging? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I need to sleep. I've not slept in ages in this world. There we go. Nice, bright, and beautiful. So yeah, I live in SpaceValk 1, technically. So I transplanted the most... Oh wow, some of this is turning to ice. I had no idea. Okay, well, as soon as I finish covering all this with glass, it shouldn't matter. But yeah, when I'm done with SpaceValk 3, I'm going to come back and do this place justice too. It's got a lot going for it that it really needs some TLC. I have a lot of plans to like update the block design and some of the block choices. Because like, for example, this underside, I'm going to turn off the shaders real fast just so you can see it a little clearer. This underside is just like blank. It's just flat stone brick. And with the exception of these little chandelier anchor points, like, so much more can be done, you know? I built this in 2015 when I was just sort of like, I didn't know what I was doing, but I kind of knew what I was doing, but I kind of didn't know what I was doing, so I was just like flying by the seat of my pants. There's just so much that could be done to this, you know? And so yeah, I intend to. Stream is now an hour earlier for you? Oh. Jack talked about commies, not in your America. I talked about commies a lot, are you kidding me? Do I know who reported Passy? No, I don't know. I didn't know about that. When did that happen? No sleep on top. Well, unfortunately, I've broken my streak of no sleep, so it's a little bit late to be worried about that. But anyway, so yeah, this is a perfect replica of Space Valkyria 1. I pasted this in when the world height was updated in 1.18 because it blew my mind just thinking about this. Because obviously this world download predates 1.18 by a very long time. But when that happened, I was like, oh my god, they've upgraded the height. I can fit SpaceValk 3 and SpaceValk 1 in the overworld now, because it used to be that they could only fit in the end from 0 to 255. Now it can fit in the overworld at sea level, from sea level to the build height, and comfortably fit. And when I built this sucker, I intentionally built with the parapets up here being the tallest possible thing, 319. So obviously this was originally 255. And I built it with that in mind, like these slabs are the tallest points on purpose. And never in my days did I expect, oh, we'll get 128 more blocks of build height. But here we are. You're now an hour earlier than Jack permanently. Aw. Gets dark 6:30. Oh, wait. 2 different schedules changes. So, wait. Did you all have a, time change? We do... I don't think we're doing daylight savings time. I don't remember. So, yeah. I will be doing SpaceValk 1 eventually. It's still SpaceValk 1. Like, there's nothing super amazing about the insides. It's exactly as it was on 2B2T. I think I added some extra bits onto it when this was on the vault. For those of you who don't know, SpaceValk 1 was originally built on 2B2T. Then the world download was taken by XCC2 before it was griefed. And the vault was started in 2015? Late 2015 was when the vault was started. And so they hosted all of this. And so they hosted all of it. A bunch of other builds too, obviously. And this ended up being where I would tweak and add on little bits and pieces. Obviously, I upgraded some of the armor to, you know... Well, thank you, Jacktherippa. Yes, I will pin that real fast. Anyway, but yes, I updated some of the armor to netherite because I had a theme that I was following way back when. Kind of hard to see. The very first, because like armor stands were brand new back then, so I wanted to use them to show everything off. So I was going in sequential order of iron to gold, and then up here it started with diamond. And obviously diamond was the max for the longest time. And so when I made the player head museum here, I've still not spawned these in. I need to spawn these in and like add these on to the armor stands. I've just been too lazy to do it. But yeah, so I upgraded some of these armor bits a while ago to netherite just to match that progression. I probably could have put leather armor or chainmail armor somewhere as well, but I didn't think about it. And so actually, while I'm thinking about that, that is something I could be doing. Okay, so it's give Jack player head. Oh god. Okay, so you got to give it a data name, isn't it? Player name? Or is it player underscore name? No. Google to the rescue. How to head player head. Okay, give at P player head skull owner. That's the name. It's skull owner. Oh, it's capital. And these are NBT tags, so it's incredibly sensitive. Okay. Name MC. Okay, so these are the pro hackers. So we had Pop Bob. I remember that. Okay, so it should just be Pop Bob, right? Yeah, there we go. So the pro hackers were Pop Bob. Sadly, he changed his skin or he, she, whoever, changed their skin a long time ago. So we don't get the old one. Okay, so it's Talo underscore 112. Which is, funny enough, the Pop Bob skin. The old school Pop Bob skin. So that's ironic. And then it was I, Tristan. Those are the heads that I had here. Okay. I'm so glad you can use the player's name and it'll spawn it in. You don't need the UUID string. Okay, so the king was Pyrobite? Yeah, Pyrobite. Okay. God, Pyro. Osmobite. You're a Pyrobite follower on Name MC. I see that. Anyway, so Pyro's head was there. Or wait. No, it wasn't Talos' head here. It was Talos' head was in the Fiends section. What the? When did I make this hole? Nani? I don't recall making that hole. There we go. Okay. And then, yeah, the king and his entourage. Or the Pro Hackers was Pyro. I'm going from memory on this, so like, forgive me if I screw up. Okay, the king and his entourage was Cryobite. Oh wow, he's not changed that skin either. Wow, that is nostalgic as hell. God, I miss him. I wish I could talk to him one more time. Anyway, and then it was Sato86. Yeah. Or was it Melkor? Shit, which one did he have? Okay, he didn't have Melkor. That didn't look familiar. Okay, so it was definitely Sato86. He's one of the few people who ever got to hold Pop Bob's head. Yeah, something like that. And then this one was me. Oh, piss. I keep doing that. There we go. Obviously, these all have updated skins, so it doesn't really... You know, it's not quite the same. Then the Fiends was Pop Bob, Talo, and Housemaster. I believe Housemaster was in the middle. Oh wait, we already got Talo there. Yeah, it was definitely Pop Bob. I had Pop Bob twice, if I remember. Fiends, Pop Bob, and then good old Housemaster, aka Expunged, because he thinks he's clever by renaming his account Expunged from Housemaster, or whatever. And then the Gone But Not Forgotten. These people were people who'd already kind of like vanished. So one was Saito Toxic T-Cell. Saito's head was really nice. I like Saito's head. Somebody gave, it was like right after Pyro gave me the head, somebody put like a slime block. I forget where it was. And they, fuck, where was I? It was like down here somewhere. It's like right here. Yeah, it was right there. And they were like, they put a sign here that said, "Oh, look at me, I'm Cytotoxic T-Cell," or something like that. And then Bran came up and put a sign next to it that said, "Fuck, this is so cute." Who put this? I don't think anybody ever found out who put that there. But man, that was a fun thing to stumble upon one day. Obviously it didn't last, but oh well. Okay, Gone But Not Forgotten. O'Malley Mix. Did I get that right? O'Malley Mix. Unavailable. Ah, okay, I did misspell it. Okay. It's not that way. It's this way. Not capital O'Malley Y Mix. Yeah, there we go. That's the right one. O'Malley Mix was gone even by the time of SpaceValk 1. And then this was Chris Layton. However, I believe Chris Layton's account has been deleted. Like, legitimately. Or no, it's been taken. But it's just... it's not anything special. What about Chris _ Layton? Someone completely different has it now. Dumb and toxic Anton _ Pop Bob. Ah, okay, so he renamed himself to _ Pop Bob. Okay. Very weird, but alright. Cancer Chan. There are a lot of people who have clout chased Chris Layton. Holy shit. Well, whatever. I guess I'll just do Chris Layton all one because, yeah, it's the only one there is. Okay. And that was that. And then I think that was it. So we go up here. And I still have some of the old stash, funny enough, like as it was on 2B2T, but right before we all evacuated this place. Back in those days, we had more junk than we knew what to do with. Oak logs, stone brick. You must be this high to get stone. Oh yeah, this is how you know it was from an imp. It has the special 3-letter ring. And then I think that's it. Check your name MC profile? Oh, I haven't done that in a long time, have I? I've never had a reason to. Like, I already know my own name. I don't give a shit. Alright, I'll check it. Oh, wow. Osmobite, Cloakless, Axolotl, Holy Warrior, Mars, George Floyd Real, Hermetic Lock, really? Pixelated Braden, Poncho Hamster, I kind of figured you would be on there. And a bunch of other people. Well, thank you for following me on Name MC, I guess. Wasn't that his real name? Yep. That it was. Okay. So back to our regularly scheduled program. Sorry for the sudden distraction there. Wow. I can teleport thousands of blocks away in an instant. I'm cheating. Okay, now then. Yeah, this area. So I was, clearing this all out. I kind of wish I had, a way to easily move all this around. God, there's just so much. It's so bright. Holy crap, I just... Okay. Place sea lanterns with air. There we go. Now I can actually see where I'm going. Anyway. Oh wow, chest saved? Yeah, that was from, that was how XCC2 saved everything, I think. It had something to do with how InHack worked. Because InHack would save the chunks from a place you went to. So anywhere you visited would basically automatically be saved. And so that's how that worked. Lucky for me, because then it preserved all that history. Incidentally, anyway. Anyway, music syncs with the block breaking. Ah. Oh, I'm deleting all the outer bits of Sea Lantern. Okay, I'm gonna just remove it all and then replace the outside edge only. Man, the people at Dova Syndrome do some good work. Okay, so the Mushroom Man Memorial seems to have basically won out now. I guess the giant plus sign will have to wait for another day, Poncho. Is okay. Hey, Riolani. Sup? Hey, Banana, greetings. Sorry if I was nostalgia tripping a little too much earlier. I didn't really, didn't really want to pay too much attention, I guess. I was in love with what I was doing more than anything else. But yeah, welcome to anybody in chat. Anyway, finished Gurren Lagann. Wasn't prepared for it. Oh my god, I know. Gurren Lagann has a sucker punch of an ending. If you aren't prepared, it'll get you. It's good, but man, whew, it hits hard. I know that anime is what, 17, 18 years old now? But yeah, it's one that'll get you. I don't want to spoil it, but... 3. Yep. Imagine back in the day when that was first airing, how crazy hype it was. So many people were on fire for Gurren Lagann when it was first airing. It was a wild party. Every thread on A was just insanity. Because people were like, oh my god, this is such an epic anime. And it was a genuinely epic anime. ETA's 2028. Oh, what percent? Bong, I'm roughly 80%. But I can't be sure, in all honesty, because there's so much to do. ETA is probably the end of 2023. Don't listen to the people like Ani who are just here to... They'll pull your leg if you let them. Me, personally, I'm estimating the end of next year. By the end of next year. Which is unfortunately 2 years later than I expected to be done by, but well, what can you do? What boards do I actively browse? Really only A. It's the only board that's managed to stay somewhat relevant, because seasonal anime changes often enough to keep me interested. And so I'll go there, see what crazy things are going on. If there's anything that piques my interest, I'll watch it. If not, I just ignore it and go about my business. The Papercraft board is really interesting too, but people don't talk about that one because it's just basically paper. Little tiny paper projects. And well, people don't they don't find much drama for Papercraft, so they don't pay much attention to it. And as a result, it doesn't get any press. It's not like Pole or B or V or any of the really, really big boards. And that's probably for the best. Although VT is a bit of a shit show as well. That place is good for a laugh. Because, there are so many insane people that post there. And, all you can do is laugh at them, pretty much. There we go. Schizos that post on those places. I tell you. Good thing with it being super short is that no one, you're too old for Halloween. Ah, okay. So you do Halloween, huh? What's your favorite costume, Ani? I grew out of Halloween a long ass time ago. I'm not gonna lie, I've not thought of it in ages. Halloween just, I don't know, it's just something about it doesn't appeal to me anymore. Ah, there we go. Now I can clear out all these sea lanterns. You better see what I want you to see. I should just give out candy. You come to oh, okay. Fair enough. Really enjoyed my Crowbar interview podcast. Big fan of his work. Ah, good. Yes. Crowbar's stuff is amazing, isn't it? I just did a collaboration with James Russell's yesterday, as a matter of fact. He also has done some interesting things, but it's more of a... I don't know, James has been around the block. His was more of a 2B2T history-related interview. Okay, cool. Now, I just need... Okay, I'll worry about putting the right... what are they? The right gateway block. I'll worry about that a little bit later, because there are a ton of gateways that I'm going to have to reassess. Okay. Okay, I'm going to use an air cylinder to just erase the insides so that I can paste everything properly. Let's see now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, not even tall enough. Oh shit. Well. Okay. Undo. Let's go for 6 instead. Ah, much better. 70? Damn it, 70 doesn't even breach all the way to the top. 80. Okay, that might be enough. There are towers inspired by Sam's base. Not on here. Sam just started his thing. So I haven't had enough time to really, like... Plus, all the large-scale builds are pretty well done. I wouldn't have any space to do a Sam-inspired build. I could, though. If Sam really wants me to, I could. Though I don't know where I'd put it. It would have to be a little smaller than Sam's. Because Sam's version is huge. But, I mean, you know, in all fairness, like, Mr. Pigman here has been crazy busy. Okay. That should punch a reasonable hole. Okay, these tubes that go into it, I might need to, like, figure out a way to wrap them around the building as opposed to through. I don't know, we'll see. But anyway. Oh, hey, Ta, how are you? Snacky was on the fan server. Yeah, no, that's not Snacky, as it turns out. That is some guy who managed to... well, I don't want to say steal, but he sniped Snacky's name. Snacky changed his name a while ago and didn't change it back in time. I don't know why he did that, but he did, so... nothing much we can do about it. Okay. Now, I've copy-pasted some things. Is that gonna... Is that going to interfere? Clipboard has been pasted to that. 0 blocks affected. Hey, it saved it. All right. Okay. Gotta nuke that and put a new one. So I'll reset those. What are those? The gateway blocks. I'll set those properly in a moment. Okay, so this is the original. It's intact. Snacky's probably changed his name a lot. I don't know what the deal is with that. I just know that he did. And then it's a different person that messaged me. Oh, you gave him all your diamonds? Oh shit. Well, see, that's why people change their names sometimes, is so they can clout chase. So you gotta be careful who you're giving your shit to. Unless he has, like, tell him if he's legitimately the real Snacky North. Tell him to message me on Discord. Or, no, better yet, tell him to message me on Steam. Because then I know it's the real Snacky. Because I've got him on Steam. Other than that, I don't trust it. Okay, cool. He was only on for about a minute. Ah. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but be careful who you give stuff to. Don't just trust someone out of the blue because they say they're so-and-so. They could actually not be. And you know, that's a fair lesson to learn. A lot of people idolize older 2B2T players, and they don't stop to consider that they may be taken advantage of. Them's the breaks. Okay. This one's good. Spoon-fed him diamond. Yeah, well. Am I the real Jacktherippa? Yeah, I'm the real guy, but... No, I mean, like, there are people who have tried to impersonate me. There are people who've tried to, you know, do all sorts of stuff like that. It's not the first time. There are people who, like Top Hat Jack, in the chat right now, has tried to imitate Pop Bob. Has tried to pass himself off as Pop Bob so that other people will believe that. Like, that's the prime sorts of behavior I'm talking about. People do that sort of thing. You kind of have to just, you know, beware. Okay, we are at... okay, oh, what was that command? Sam, Mr. Pigman, you sent me that command, right? Yeah, there we go. Thank you. Okay, simple enough. Sorry, crunching ice from my tea. Okay, set block. I'm looking at... Oh boy, 6, 8, 9, 2, 5, 1, 6, 2, negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 25. Set block is this. End gateway with an age of that. Exact teleport 1. Exit portal. Ugh. Replace. Okay. Where do we want this to go? Okay, so we want this to go clockwise, was it? From, like, here? So we're at the eastern gate. So this is east. So we want to go this way. So the teleports, the gateways only teleport you to the next tower over. But it teleports you at the very bottom. I'm going to need some signage here eventually to denote. Okay, and then we're looking at 68489 114 -110 745. That position is not loaded. Ah, yes. Okay. So we should end up like right here. And then we got to put signs everywhere denoting the direction. That shouldn't be too hard, right? So that when you pop in... Oh. Replace? Oh, I see what he means. Eh? Never mind. That's what I did wrong. Gotcha. Okay. So this should pop me out here. Perfect. Exactly the way I wanted it. Now, what about up here? Okay, I've not set this one. Okay, so now we're going to change this one from 68489 162 -110 750. Now this needs to change. Okay, so now we want to find the appropriate side over here, inside here. So like right here. Okay, and then get that, oh fuck. Get this. Oranges are better than apples? I like oranges, yeah. Pears? I've not eaten a pear before, so I wouldn't know. Oh yeah, let me go ahead and end the poll too. Mushroom Man Monument is the next thing we will work on. Cool. But yeah, that shit's pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, 68183 114 -1234518. Yeah. Okay. Then we go back and set this. Never had a pear? Oh, okay. I mean, I'm sorry if that offends you, Ani. I've just never had the chance to consume one. I've had pear juice from Capri Suns and things like that. It's not bad. Tastes good. I don't really care that much, but you know, whatever. Pears aren't made to eat. I thought it was a fruit. What do you mean it's not made to eat? Where's this go? Oh, this dumped me down in there. I see. X is 68538, comma, Y is 114, comma, Z is negative 111, 438. Okay. Oh, I'm in the wrong, flying in the wrong direction. But anyway, pear juice is not the same. I mean, I'm just saying, like, the taste isn't the worst thing in the world. I wouldn't mind just from that alone. So long as it's, like, similar enough, I'm alright with that. What? What am I doing wrong? Oh, I missed a curly brace. There we go. That position is not loaded. Oh, fuck. It's because I'm not doing it right. 68183, 162, negative 123423. Okay, we want to change this to this. What? There we go. Perfect. You know, for something so simple, I seem to screw it up very, very easily. What an amazing time to join. We're talking about pears, yes. Even though I know you typoed and said bears, but I'll forgive you this time. Welcome, CM99807. Haha, made it. Perfect, it worked. Teleportation magic. Hey, UZR. I'm all right. Not too much going on right now. It's you know, it's a pretty calm night. I don't do the Halloween thing very much, so I don't really care. So it doesn't really like affect me. But from what I can hear from the knockings on the door and ringing at the doorbell, we've had a lot of kids come through tonight. So, you know, that's cool. People are out trick-or-treating, if nothing else. The weather was kind of looking a little nasty. I was not certain if it was gonna rain or not, but I guess it didn't. Okay. Alright, so this needs to take us clockwise. Okay, so that would be this one over here. Housemaster is not real, exactly. That's exactly what Housemaster wants you to think. How much you want to bet it's a giant psyop? And then we're all being fooled, Andrew. No, House is a real person. He's just trying to be shifty and switch his known accounts and stuff. Even though multiple people have had access to Housemaster, the account, but like, he's very obviously identified as a singular person. You know, the person who started it, basically. 20. So, like, it doesn't really matter. Oh, thank you, USZR. Thank you for your donation, man. Yeah, just like Herobrine. Well, I mean, there was something that started the Herobrine, you know, thing. There's an element or a grain of truth to it to some degree, but not quite what everybody's purporting it to be. Okay, where am I going? Gonna head out, Lucas. Take care, man. Happy Halloween, yes. Happy Halloween to you too, Lucas. Okay. Perfect. And now if I step in here. Aha. Okay. So that's all the connections I can make. So you come up in here, walk up here, lift the band protecting it, and this takes you to the next station, clockwise from north to east, then east to south, then south to west, then west to north. So it takes you clockwise around the entire disk. That's the idea. And also I've got to go get the direction banners. Oh wait, that's outside. So you can either run around Rainbow Road if you want, or take a, I don't know, a minecart, something like that. And then I've got to denote what sides are south, east, west, and so on. Okay. Just so that you know what side you're on when you go through a teleporter. I love the whatchamacallit, the gateway block being usable in this fashion. It's really cool. Okay, so when you come down out of the portal, or out of the teleporter here, you'll need to know which one you're in. Although actually it should probably keep it congruent with what side is what. So north, so east, so this would be what, south? Yeah. You're only in the bathroom for 5 minutes. I mean, you took too long to go to the bathroom for 5 minutes. I mean, what can you do? Don't take so long in the bathroom next time, huh? Huh, Mauricio? Maybe you need to sit in that bathroom and think about what you've done. Okay. Maybe you need to write on the chalkboard several times to not take so long in the damn bathroom, Mauricio. So how has university life treated you, Pancho? Are you adapting well to the hell that is uni? Okay, this is north, and this should be east. Okay. So an astute observer will tell that when they come out of this portal, they'll be shifted around to a different, you know, point on the compass. So actually, I need to differentiate these. Let's use this chisel deep sight. Why not? So you come out here, and so you're on the south side here. When you come out, you're facing out the south teleporter, the south branch, all of that. Haven't gone to university in 4 weeks. The anarchists took the school. What? Explain. What? That's real? I'm sorry, what? The anarchists took the school. What? How? Like, I know Mexico is not exactly the, shall we say, best run place in the world, but like, come on now. How on earth? That is nuts. Did they like hold the dean hostage or something? Are they like continuing with like distance education or something? This is what Elrich MC did. Yes, it's Elrich MC's fault. It's common? I mean, Mexican schools, everybody. Let's give a round of applause to the Mexican school system. Wow. Damn. I can't say I saw that one coming. And frankly, I did not see that one coming. That is just insane. What even? Okay, so this is also south. Clap, clap, clap. Yeah, you don't know how to clap, do you? Do you, Ani? Yeah. I bet you're incapable of clapping. No. Students themselves are not letting the workers do their job until they agree to a certain point. Oh. I see. So it's a strike, basically. I mean, when you call them anarchists, like what... The image I get is not quite... I don't know. Can't whistle or blow bubble gum, but you can clap. Ah, good. Can you snap your finger too? Ah, so the students went on conduit for better... strike for better education, yeah. That seems to be the case. That is, that's going a bit far. Have they done any damage to the school? Because, like, at some point, you know, these types of things always devolve into destruction. I don't exactly, you know, have faith that this is going to end well. Nope, can't snap. Aw, I'm sorry, Ani. I mean, they are anarchists. They do graffiti, party inside the school, and let pretty much everyone except the workers get in, and then steal whatever they can. Yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, anarchist is a pretty apt term for someone who do that. Well, yeah. So has your education suffered any, or are you happy? Admit it, you're happy, aren't you, Poncho? Sounds pretty based. I mean... It's not terrible, but it's not great either. Because, like, this could delay your obtaining of a degree. This could make your professional life a lot more troublesome. So I don't know. Your mileage may vary on that one. I personally wouldn't be so happy. Yeah, I don't know, man. Is the stream over, Mauricio? No, it isn't. Damn. I need to, like, fix this, because this looks like shit. It's, like, morphed, melted into the side of the building. Okay, I'm checking all the cardinal direction, these teleportation towers, to make sure I've labeled them all. Okay, cool. Cool. We're good on that. Streams generally go for about 2 hours, yeah. Kind of sad because you lost the lifestyle you had and had to come back to how it was on the lockdown, but you still hang out with your friends constantly. Ah. Yeah, that must feel surreal to sort of be back in the past, but not really. Because, I mean, what else can you do, you know? Oh well, it could be worse. You could be one of those anarchists, and whatever becomes of them would befall you. I'm sure it won't end well for them. It just doesn't... I don't know, this just doesn't seem like the thing to do. You know what I mean? This seems very foolish. Very dangerous. Also, I've got to drain all of this out so that it won't leak everywhere. Because, like, they're stealing, they're blocking things, you know, things of that nature. They're impeding everybody's ability to do their job. Very much feels like the crackdown will be coming at some point. I don't know when. Going to bed? Okay, take care, Void Shadow. Thanks for coming out, man. Yep, everything vanished so quickly. They lived in 2 months of university. Oh, damn. Is most of Mexico on lockdown still, or have you all basically disregarded a lot of that? I mean, not much you can do really, but, you know. Hopefully your life will get back to a semblance of normalcy. I know you were looking forward to going to a university. You will go to the main part of the city soon, take a picture or something. Ah. Is it bad? Wherever you are, Ani? Are you in Mexico as well? Mexico. That's how the Japanese say it. Mexico. That always threw me for a loop whenever my teacher would say that. I was like, don't you mean Mexico? But no, it's Mexico. Okay. Now then, I've got this section drained and I can reroute it now. So I think I'm gonna leave this tube system open for the time being. Seems to be okay. Oh. All this Minnesota pride in your ass. Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot you're from Minnesota. I don't pay that much attention to people's places of being, wherever you dwell. It's just not that important to me, Ani. So yeah, sorry for getting it wrong. Okay, cool. So that's solved that. What city were you going to then? You can ask questions if you want. That's fine. Cringe the fact that Disney tried to buy Dia de Muertos to make that movie. Oh yeah. There is nothing beyond Disney's grasp. If you haven't noticed by now, the mouse does not give a shit about your culture, about your people, your way of life. None of that. None of that matters to the almighty mouse. They will gobble it up so fast if it means money. And yeah. Yeah, they are very very power hungry. Almost. It's really like kind of scary when you stop to think about it, because, well, nobody else would really be able to get away with that. I mean, even they didn't get away with it technically. But I have a feeling they almost did. I don't know how. I just get this feeling that, like, Mickey Mouse and his cohorts very nearly owned Dia de los Muertos. Or Muerte, sorry. And it was just like, yikes, what do you do? No telling how it really, how it went down or how it failed. Hopefully whatever it is, it'll deter them from trying to own another holiday. Name, that is. And the worst of it is, that movie wasn't even all that good. What was it? Coco? I think was the name of the movie. It was only okay. Ah, well. Main part of Minneapolis. Ah, okay. Doesn't Disney own The Simpsons? That should be 21st Century Fox. Whether or not they're in cahoots with Disney, I don't know. So yeah, to answer my question, I think as long as you stay in your lane, it's safe. Have common sense, don't make people angry. Don't look like an easy prey tourist. Yeah. Had to deal with a few sketchy figures now and then. Yeah, well, big cities are bad. They're usually quite bad for that. Oh, but yeah, what can you do? Well, what you can do is stay the fuck out of big cities. That's what you can do. Disney owns basically everything. Well, they're gonna try. I don't know that they'll own everything per se, but they're gonna make an effort. Okay. So this connection's actually quite good. Hold on, let me slow myself down and get in there. Damn it. There we go. Okay, so we can swim inside this area and there, that should be more adequate. Okay, perfect. So that just takes you right through the center. Okay. That's cool. Buy Facebook and then delete it. Oh my god. If Elon sold Disney to or Twitter to Disney, I don't think he would, because he made such a big deal out of it being a free speech issue. I don't think he wants to sell it or have it be in someone else's grasp, because he probably doesn't trust anybody else to run it effectively. And to be fair, Elon is likely to increase its power and its net worth. Like, a lot of people don't like him. You know, say what you will about him, but he's an excellent businessman, and he definitely makes a lot of things work, even if not 100% perfect or anything. But yeah, he has definitely made his worth and his value known. I hope that Twitter is, you know, gonna be a nice place. I wouldn't want it to remain a perpetual shithole. Okay, actually, let's just put a giant cylinder of air. No, not cycler. There we go. Cylinder of air, 7 blocks. Oh, shit. Too big. Five blocks? Okay, well that eats through it somewhat well. 6 blocks. That's getting close, but not the worst. Oh, poop. I broke the ceiling. Okay, so 60 blocks is too large. There we go. Is it true Elon wants to paywall verification? Yeah, probably. And to be fair, yeah, that's probably the right way to do it. Because if you're going to make an exclusive club out of being verified, well, clubs, especially exclusive ones, should kind of sort of, you know, should kind of sort of have something of a paywall to it, or a you should have to give something to get that, you know what I mean? I don't really see anything wrong with that. Like, if you don't like it, just don't get it. Just don't get the verification. Like, it's not special. Who the hell needs to be a verified Twitter user? Like, do you need to have verified idiot tattooed on your head? Or on your forehead, or on your arm, or where have you? Hello, I will pay money for anything, even the most useless of services. Hi, bilk me for all I'm worth. Like, come on. Have a little common sense. Like, the only people who will pay for it are people who have no self-control, which is sadly a lot of people. But, again, like, it's not special. And the odds are very good that if you have a verified status right now, it's likely going to be stripped of you unless you pay the money. So again, you're paying money to be identifiable as an idiot, effectively. I mean, more power to you if that's what you want, but you wouldn't catch me paying for that. Must find the Jacktherippa channel. It's right there. It's pinned. It can't be that hard. I doubt Poncho has put too much in the way of effort into that channel anyway. Yeah, it's empty, exactly. But oh well, whatever. Once you find the lost episode of the Hexagon course, you'll upload the full MS Paint stuff. Ah. Man, you and your hexagon. Oh, I hope that's not a video or a stream that I had to private for any reason. Gee, it sure would be a shame if it ended up not existing, Poncho. You must subscribe. The hexagon was kind of cool, yeah, it was. You had to be there. If you weren't there, well, rip you. Hexagon is bestagon. I agree, Saturnius. Thank you. Hexagon was a cool shape. I'm glad I chose that. Okay. Now I need an effective, convincing way to get inside the structure because it's a memorial. So it should have like an appropriate sort of entrance, I guess. Where can I bust into this bad boy? Fuck it, why not? Right here. Yeah, it's thin, but I kind of like it that way. Maybe you can't because it's not considered content channel, so YouTube doesn't even consider it. Oh, yeah. I think you can subscribe to anyone, even people who have nothing on their channel. There shouldn't be, like, a restriction of any kind on that. Not that I'm aware of. You're always here, Ani? Good. I'm glad someone is. I know a few other people are always here as well. Some are lurkers. You know who you are. Most of you talk. Most of you interact. So I'm happy for that. But it's you lurkers who need to be called out. You need to stop lurking and start doing. Just do it, as Shia LaBeouf once said. The great philosopher of our time. If you can't beat him, you should join him, right? Why am I calling you out, CM? Because you needed to be called out. It's called engagement. And YouTube demands that I drive it up. It's a metric. Like my weight, and your mom's age, the age of the universe, the age at which you will die, the smallest possible length, and the smallest possible amount of time. They're all metrics. They're all things that can be measured. So, you know, I gotta do what I can to broaden them. Should I have just one entrance? Yeah, I think that's fine. The entrance is like right by this fountain. This fountain design. I think that'll work. I kind of want it to be like you're entering into a tomb of sorts. Maybe not a tomb, maybe more like a place of remembrance, you know, for all those brave mushroom men who were cut down in the prime of their lives by a Pepsi-chugging kitty. A Pepsi-chugging zoomer, I should say. A boy, if you will. 420 Pepsi-chugging lads. That's who killed all those brave mushroom men and women. That and the infighting. The infighting also got them too. And the lore. Oh my god, Jack, you didn't know about the lore. The mushroom people lore. Oh my god. Well, their lore is they died like bitches. That's their lore. At least as far as SpaceValk 3 is concerned. But hey, 2 of them survived in addition to me, so, you know. I thought about making it labyrinthine around the edges here. But no, I do want it to have a sort of mausoleum. Well, no, maybe mausoleum's not a good one. Maybe more like a war memorial, you know, like where you go to a Civil War monument, something like that. Maybe that's a better idea. How else will we? Yeah, you even made me a custom Shroomite skin. I don't think I'll ever be using it, Poncho, but thank you. I don't think I wanted to. I felt it was silly. Or something to that effect. That was my first and last effort with the 5th column to inside any sort of, you know, command block memorial. Ah, yes. I could do something like that. Wake up, Ellie. Wake up. You're on stream. Wake up, Ellie. She's just laying with her belly out. She's so fucking huge. Holy shit. You don't want to be on stream, do you? Say something. Nope. She isn't gonna do it. Oh well. But yeah. The mushroom people will be averaged. They can't be avenged because the race war stuff stopped, I think. Or the race experiment, whatever the fuck the server was. I haven't been in there in almost a year. You found Jacktherippa 5? Oh, okay. Command block memorial. So what, for like the command block that I held for 5 seconds on 2B2T? Because like I could do that, but it would be weird. Dumb auto emoji. Yeah. Yeah. Emojis are dumb. They're for people who auto-fillate themselves. I agree. There's a part 3. Did Pyro ask for it back? I don't think it mattered because you couldn't place them. Well, you had to have creative mode. Pyro placed a few at his stash, but all that shit got erased. And actually, now that I think about it, after all the stuff has come to light with Zero Neb, like trying to figure out, you know, how the spawn masons factor in and how the nerds factor in, all that shit. Now I've got to wonder, did it in fact not get world edited away by Housemaster? Now we know for a fact the base is gone. Because obviously a bajillion people like Courier and others have been out there. So now I gotta wonder, did Pyro or Tristan get rid of it as a sort of like last stopgap measure, you know, to make Pyro quit? Because Pyro knew he would keep playing if he had that thing. Or maybe it really was George Bush 420, Mouse Master, whoever he was. It begs the question, was this the result of an addiction? Or was it, hey, I have illegals, oh shit, now they know, that kind of thing. Ani, first one is the OG Jacktherippa freestyle. Second one is Dope Boys music. The third is Jacktherippa Decapitator. There's a Spanish rebooted rock version on the that's not canon on the Jacktherippa freestyle lore. What in the fuck are you talking about, Ani? You're alienating me. My alien has been aided because of you. What are you... Are you talking about that guy who's not me? Who has, like, a channel from literally 15 years ago that's, like... Or maybe not 15, it's probably more like 12, 13. But still, is that what you're referring to? Freestyle lore, don't you know? Oh, I remember that video, okay. And no, it is not me. I have nothing to do with that. I'm not a rap artist. I do not condone rap artists. I do not involve myself with rap or artists. I am entirely my own person. I do not have a gun pointed to my head. I am in no way affiliated with anyone other than myself. Nor do I wish to be. Why don't I condone rap? Oh boy. Well, have you ever heard gangster rap? Have you ever heard what they say and what they brag about doing? I mean, there's some reprehensible stuff in those lyrics, don't you know? I don't know about you, but I mean, do you want to shoot a motherfucker? Because I don't. I have never dreamt of popping a cap in anyone's ass. And yet, all they seem to talk about is doing just that. And it's just like, wow, you people need to get anger management therapy. It's legitimately concerning. Just how readily they talk about the slaying of other people. Their own people, no less. Like, fuck, are gangsters gonna be an endangered species at some point? I don't know. It's concerning. So yeah, no, I don't condone rap or its fallout or any of that. Guys, it is Jacktherippa, it's his face. What? No, it is not. Jacktherippa freestyle lore stream. What did you just join to, Silver Slide? They are condoning rap, and I'm telling them I don't condone rap. And I'm just simply laying out the facts as to why rap should not be condoned. Because of how bad it is. Again, do you want to kill someone? Because I don't. Jack the Ripper ain't about that anymore. I'll admit, I had a few floozies, you know, torn to pieces. About 130 years ago. That's you know, you gotta crack a few omelets to make an egg, as they say. But, I'm over that. I've moved on with my life. I'm a different person now. And you know, you make a few mistakes in life, and everybody, that's all they ever see. That's all they ever hear. That's all they ever think about are the mistakes you've made. And not, like, the good things you've done. And so I just, you know, I can't help how things were. I can't change the past any more than you guys can. Maybe I should do it like that. Yeah, that's a little better. It's okay if you don't get it, Silver Slide. Nobody gets it. Nobody understands me. Official veteran music video. It's lovely, so family friendly from 2016 Fit. You know what? I don't recall making a veteran anything. In fact, I don't recall endorsing Team Veteran in 2016. Like, Team Veteran was just a trap. That was just to get people involved and away from Russia. That had nothing to do with me. Good optics, but like ultimately nothing to do with me. Or not optics, marketing. Check music recommendations. Oh, yeah, I know what he's talking about. That wannabe rapper. They keep thinking I'm him. I'm not. Over 3 billion devices run Java? Are you sure about that? Because I'm pretty sure it's at least 7 billion now. Pop rap is pretty boring. I mean, rap in general is pretty bad. Not just because it's boring, but because it's also bad. It's an affront to music. Missed the age of 2016, 2013 pure internet. Oh, I do too. I do too, Silver Slide. I do too. We may never ever have an era like that again. So, you know, don't be sad it's gone. Be happy you had it in your life. Because odds are very good. One day, you won't have a life. And then you'll be sad as a ghost. Lots and lots of people are born, but few people actually live. That's a quote from Sir Isaac Newton, probably. Or was it Thomas Edison? I get those two mixed up. There's a famous diss track by Cannabis called Jacktherippa. Ah, okay. I mean, I don't remember asking, but sure. Wish YouTube live streams had a reply button? You mean a replay button? You can always wait till the stream's over to replay it. Man, who remembers video replies on old school YouTube? Where you could yell at someone for being stupid on the internet slightly more effectively. Attempting to correct all the wrongs of the world in video form. Whatever happened to that? What silly excuse does YouTube have for getting rid of that? Or Google, rather, have for getting rid of that? Over 13 billion Java run devices. Damn, Ixoy, I had no idea. It came out in the late 90s. Ah, no wonder. Well before I was called Jacktherippa. So it has nothing to do with me. Okay, up here, I kind of want to make like the first half of the monument, like maybe mark it from this point up. I'm almost tempted. I'm too lazy, but I'm almost tempted to go and look up all the names of the people who were mushroom men, and like put them here. We'll put the epitaph or the I don't know, maybe like a plaque or something. Oh, I know what I'll do. I will use these CIA glow-in-the-dark item frames as a map art holder. And then I'll design in MS Paint a special, I don't know, some sort of memorial thing. And I'll design it over the course of a 7x4, 28 maps. So going this way. And I'll design it in MS Paint live. That'll be cool. You guys will enjoy that, especially the poncho hamster. The poncho hamsters in the community will enjoy that, I'm sure. Maybe. Gotta go check it out soon. Literal Pop Bob and Kinorana, what? New tutorial, yes. Class number 5. Well, it won't be that fancy. At best, whoops. It'll just be what effectively amounts to a shitpost. But it'll be through several, you know, several maps instead. Should be cool. Should be really fucking cool. Oh, damn, that's wall. I can't break that wall, because that's wall. That's the wall you see on the outside. Okay, and I'll probably just copy-paste it all. Each other. You know, something like that. And then, so we need an adequate way of getting up here. Which means I need a catwalk. On the catwalk. Do a little building on the catwalk. Because I'm too sexy. I'm too sexy. If you don't know that song, I pity you. Is it 1 semester or 2? Class number 5. Oh, no. It'll probably just be a single stream. Nothing that fancy. I'll probably do it Wednesday. This stream is getting a little long a tooth. Oh, fuck. Undo. Oh, wait. No, it would be over here, wouldn't it? No, it wouldn't. It would be over here. There we go. I knew I'd get it eventually. Okay. And then right here. Perfect. Okay, well in that case, I can make a little way to get up here. And then maybe a tube in the center to take you all the way up to the second layer, where there will probably be more detailing, I guess. I don't know. We'll figure this part out later. I like flying by the seat of my ass. Okay. We're past the halfway mark. Yeah, of course. Mr. Jackson Van Ripperson, I forgot to download the class syllabus off Canvas. What about future topics? Well, you see, future topics will include how to adequately shitpost, how to make friends and kill enemies, and, of course, most importantly, how to slap blocks together in a pleasing manner, preferably over the latest hit block simulating software, Minceraft. And at some point, if you're lucky, if you're good, I might even teach you how to get bitches. Maybe. If I'm feeling generous, and you do well in the class. Okay. Because most of you feel very, how do I put this lightly? Maidenless. That's right, Ellie. I said it. You gonna say something? Say something more. You're a good girl. Come on. She's a good kitty. So yeah, I'll teach you all how to get maidens like Ellie. Or not. I don't know. I haven't decided. I could be promising more than I deliver. We might just have to see. Okay. Now then. Oh my god! Yes, it has real-life applications, of course. Why wouldn't it? Everything I teach you has real-life applications, probably. Did you pass block slapping? Well... Considering your performance as of late, possibly. We'll have to save your evaluation till the end of the term in 4 months' time. Roughly 4 months, because November 4th is very close at hand, and that's 2 months since the server opened. That'll be something. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. But all in all, Ta, I would feel, you know, I wouldn't be so torn up about it. You're one of the best students in my block slapping class. You might just pass. You might just pass. We'll have to see. I mean, 4 more months, you know, you could slip a letter grade. You could slip off a ledge. You know, you could inadvertently swim with the fishes. I mean, any number of things can happen in that time. I don't want to prognosticate the future that may not come to pass. I'm no good with computer, you know? It is what it is. Ooh, I like that. Might ask Rose to buy one of hers. Feeling shorter every time you get older, your height doesn't increase as what it did when you were younger. Well, that's called not being in puberty anymore. And when that happens, you don't gain any height, because you're not in puberty anymore. So unfortunately for you, Poncho, you're probably, 18? Yeah, that's about the time I stopped growing too. Now, I'm lucky I'm 6 foot, but you? You may not be. You borrow a few inches off your... Well, how tall are you? How tall are you, Ani? Because if you're not very tall, I can't tell. I can't help you. Does that mean you're stuck on 1.6? Yeah, you may just be. There are certain chemicals you can get a hold of from, shall we say, less than reputable sources that will cause you to keep growing, but it comes with a cost. And that cost is your dignity. And also maybe cancer. But you know, I mean, if you want to get taller, you gotta pay up. It may or may not require of you everything you've ever owned. But hey, you won't know until you try. So be very careful, Ani and Poncho Hamster, and whoever else may be short. You may be a short king, but you're still short. And to that end, I will probably post a short, I don't know, Wednesday, Thursday, somewhere in there. Oh, and I should probably put all the other shorts on TikTok at some point. I've been trickling those out. So I don't know. In 2 months, randomly, we won't be allowed to increase your height anymore. Modifying your genetics isn't as easy or as straightforward as you think. A lot of your genes are turned off. So if you modified them, you might not see any improvement or any change at all. Depending on what genes you are modifying. If you modificate the wrong thing, you could give yourself cancer. Ooh, isn't that scary? So you know, beware. Because I'll tell you where to be. But you know, if you're the adventurous type, you can maybe try. I don't know. I don't recommend it. See, that's the problem. When we do eventually get to the point where genetic manipulation is common, you're going to have a lot of people who are doing it illicitly, and very foolishly, might I add. And I guarantee you they're going to, like, fuck themselves up in a way that can't just simply be fixed. Because, like, one of the big reasons that, and this is going to seem like an absolute crazy tangent, one of the big reasons radiation is so deadly is that it destroys your DNA. And your DNA is vital for cell reproduction. And, well, who would have thunk if your DNA is damaged, unreadably so, your cells don't divide. They don't do what they should. And if you're lucky, the cell just dies. And if you're not, you get cancer. And so when black market genetic manipulation becomes a thing, and don't think it won't be, black market genetic manipulation will very much be a thing. Because people will want to, you know, improve their bodies and so on. So when that happens, don't be surprised if you hear about people fucking killing themselves through a slow, painful death by doing it in ways they shouldn't. So don't go, you know, to a dealer or whatever if you think you're going to get some hype, Mr. Short King. 40% of his soul, but gained 68,000 social credit. Damn, those must be tasty social credits. How much of my soul did I lose when I joined TikTok? I wouldn't say I really lost anything. Just joining TikTok. Like, what am I really doing that's like all that terrible on TikTok? Like, I can't really bring myself to care about it that much. TikTok may be bad, but it's not like the end of the world. Obviously, your mileage may vary, but, you know, I don't care at this point. There are worse things in the world. Okay, stack 2. I'll trade green eyes for 2 inches. Oh, man. Well, you know, that's pretty cool. But, I don't think the trade works that way. Just gonna be real with you. Besides, we don't even know what genetics affects what anyway. And I'm 90% certain that by the time you're an older teen, young 20-something, the genetics that are responsible for your growth and development are almost all inert because you're done growing. There's no reason for them to stay on. The reason you can't regrow an eye or a limb or whatever if they get cut off is because the genetics responsible for those things growing in the first place are turned off by the time you're out of your mother's womb. Which means, what can you do? Like, it's too late by that point. So, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if you end up finding out the hard way that genetic manipulation doesn't work the way we thought it does. You can change your genome, but like, so what? Most of those genes are inert because your average cellular activity doesn't include those things. Doesn't need to. If it did, you'd die. Whoops. So effectively, to make those genes work again, or to make those, well, yeah, I guess to make those genes work again, to make those effects take effect, you would effectively have to trick your body into thinking you're back in your mother's womb. That's a risk you're willing to take? Okay. I mean, I just said you run the risk of getting cancer or some other nasty something or another. Because, like, when you die of radiation poisoning, if you get a fatal enough dose of radiation, your DNA gets annihilated. And it's not that you get cancer, it's that because your DNA is annihilated in those cells, you basically melt. Slowly, but surely. And don't call me Shirley. So yeah, have fun with that. Step 1, get a microwave, yeah. Yes, it is an awful way to go. You're not wrong, University. I've read a lot about radiation incidents, and I've seen a lot of those, because I used to be deathly afraid of radiation. Because, like, I didn't really know what it was. And so, yeah, like, basically just educating myself was the best course of action. But, like, you know, whoops, it is what it is. Like, radiation hazards are a genuine hazard, but only in certain circumstances. So, you know, be safe. But most of you are not going to be in a radiation-bearing environment. So it's usually not a problem. Oh, hey, Amion, how are you? What are you lamowing at? How to visit the Technoblade. Damn. Don't make fun of Techno now. His passing's still imminent. Or still recent, I mean. Surely, Jack. Oh, and by the way, microwaves don't radiate you the way you think they do. Poncho. A microwave radiation doesn't hurt you in the same fashion. That won't radiate your DNA. That will burn the shit out of you. And don't get me wrong, microwave burns can be fatal if you are dumb and you break your microwave. But that ultimately It ain't quite the same thing. Meow. Now she speaks. She stayed silent for the whole stream. Will I play 2BTT again, Adyat? No, I would likely not. I would rather stick a fork in my eye. Okay, shulker. Get a black shulker for maps. Oh, damn it. This is 27 slots. I need 28. Poop. Exactly one short. Okay, let me get a new shulker for storing my crap. Just so that I have it all out of the way, because I'm going to need the inventory space. Put these in there. God, you are a whiny little thing. Okay. Empty map. Cool. I'm gonna do this in preparation for next time. Okay, cool. So these are all definitively empty. Okay, so that's 27, 28. And I need to keep track of what order they're in so that I don't mess up. Okay, so 681 to 708. Let me get... just so that I can keep track of that. 681 to 708. So these are the map IDs. Okay. I heard you the first 10 times. Okay, so these are the map IDs I'm going to have to overwrite as I make this memorial up. Of course, I've got to actually have the image, but we'll get to that when we get to that. That will be next time. Woo. When am I doing the Sal interview? Actually... it'll probably be if CWG gets finished, I'll be doing a tour on the archive with him. Then I'm going to look into doing Sal, and then maybe Herm. I don't know. What's my age? When did I start playing? Oh, well, thank you, Ani. Yes, Ani has it right. Okay, well, anyway, other than that, paste in map art using structure blocks. I don't need to do it that way. I'm going to do it using... oh, yeah, let me quickly do... let me do a tour. Let me let my cat out, too. Hush, go. There we go. Now then. Loud kitty. As I was saying. CWG, yeah, he's another YouTuber. He helped me host the Dawn Fuhrer building competition. It was me, D-Loaded, and CWG. We were the ones who did the Dawn Fuhrer building comp, and I got to know him from there. So we promised to do a collab of some kind. Oh yeah, this was another tower I made. I didn't show this one off. This is another little tower I made while I was interviewing Crowbar. So if you all recall, when I was interviewing Crowbar, obviously you heard block breaking and building sounds. This was the tower I was making while I was doing that. And I just sort of forgot it existed. So I don't know. Cold Wave. Yeah, I'll get to Cold Wave eventually. I haven't forgotten about him. Is there something I don't want my cat to see? No, my cat wanted out. And she was just a pain. Because I don't want to have to, like, disengage from you all just to let her out, but whatever. If she gets to be enough of a pain, I'll let her out. It's not a big deal. Dare you to see the materialist? Oh, you mean the actual map art, as in the blocks in-game. No, we don't do that here. We don't do that here, Ixoy. There's a much easier way to make map art in single player. That's effortless. But first I have to actually make the image. I don't have an image to make. And yes, that will be an MS Paint thing. You will get to see it, I promise. Jack and Crowbar are on top, are the top 2B2. Oh, well, I mean, a lot of the people who made Sky Mason deserve some recognition. That place is nuts. The wall of support. Actually, maybe I should have made, instead of signs, maybe I should have made this a map art as well. I don't know. But then again, with signs can be variably added to. But a map art is kind of frozen in time, you know? So I don't know. Materialist of SpaceValk. Oh, shit. Yeah, no, we'll be doing that on episode 200. Just like I did with episode 100. So don't worry about that. We are officially, by the way, on episode 170. So 30 more episodes and we'll be there. How time flies. I'm projecting that to be January 30th. I don't know off the top of my head what day that is. That is probably a Monday? Yeah, it's a Monday. Okay. Monday, January the 30th, 2023 will be episode 200. Nihyaku. So, you know, be there. Yes, Fit will be interviewed there. I hope to get him. I've got to contact him around, well, probably soon. Shouldn't be too long. Get pinged, random citizen. Fuck off, Andrew. I wondered who DM'd me. Anyway, so yeah, this is SpaceValk 3 as it stands right now. 70 episodes went so fast, I know. We only had episode 100 back last... Yeah, it was in January. So it takes about a year to do 100 episodes, doesn't it? Yeah, because a year is 52 weeks. And so if I'm doing 2 episodes a week, that's 104 episodes. So yeah, 104 episodes is a year. So that'd put us there. Actually, yeah, because episode 100 was in February. So it would make sense that it would be a little bit earlier than that. Because episode 1 was in December of 2020. 52 weeks from then was episode 104. Or no, it wasn't, because I was only doing 1 episode a week for a time. And then I started doing it a little more frequently, and then I cut back a little bit. So yeah, you get it. Y'all get the idea. Shut up, Ani. Think you're funny. Okay, well, hope you all have had the chance to really drink in this place. Drink it in all its chalky glory. I very recently, a few hours ago, made a Reddit post on the Minecraft build subreddit. Try and drive a little more traffic toward me. So yeah. Should be something. Lag? Oh, I know. I don't know what I'll do for SpaceValk 4. A theoretical Space Valkyria 4. That place... It would have to be even bigger and badder than this place. I don't know what the hell I would do. Well, at any rate. So we're, where was I? Back. Ah, here we are. The Mushroom Man Monument. Okay. So yeah, I will be... Wednesday, I will be making an epitaph or a monument of some kind that will fit here. It will be images. A MS Paint pixelated image. I'll put a lot of effort into it. And then I'll show you how to convert those to maps. 128, little segments. So 128 times 7, and then 128 times 4. So that's what, 512 by 128 times 7 is what now? 896. So 896 by 512 is how large of an image this will be. We'll make it all pixelated and it'll look good, like pixel art. And then I will show you how to turn that flat PNG image into something you can display in a map. It'll be a little technical, but we'll make it work. Multi-dimensional highway? No. Rebane into structure block? No. You're close, Ixoy, but you're making it too complicated. We don't need to make it structure blocks. But at any rate, everybody, I will catch you all Wednesday for more Building with Jack. Tomorrow will be hardcore, as you all know. So thank you all so much for coming out and giving me a moment of your time. Thank you all to those who donated, especially. I love you all. Thank you all so much for your support. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, join our Discord. Do all the stuff, like, favorite, subscribe, all that junk that YouTube wants us to do. And apart from that, I will see you all later. Bye.